Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Starseeker Tarot. My name is Mia and in today's reading we will be finding out what unexpected power is being unlocked for you right now to serve you, to help you progress, to help you heal, manifest anything positive that you really need right now. And let me tell you, I'm feeling very happy and high vibrational energy, so that's a very good sign. Please claim it and embrace it. Now, as you can see, I have these three beautiful groups to choose from. For group number one, we have card 37, Storm. It says, as within and so without, there are storms coming, a change without doubt. Love that. And with it, we have a very cool looking Purpurite, I don't know how to pronounce it. I hope you can see that it's very shimmery. I just love it, and it reminds me of a cat's eye, a dragon's eye, or a reptile's eye, so that might be an important sign for some of you. Then for group number two, we have card number 3, Cardinal Medicine, and it says, thyself bleeds of sacredness and honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. And with it, we have a beautiful red Jasper heart. And then for group number 3, we have card number 16, Frost. And it says, ice cold melting in time, a frozen glance at what lies behind, what lies ahead, what lies within, and the chilling frost of thy undead. And with it, we have a beautiful clear crystal star. All you need to do right now is to focus your attention on today's topic. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready to see which one of these 3 groups calls your attention the most, do not overthink it. Let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group, so I'll see you there. Sorry, group number 1, that your cards will be out of focus in this reading. That's why at the end of every segment I have added some focused, crisp and clear pictures of all the cards I drew so that you can have a closer look, and I hope that you will still find the messages helpful and resonant. Welcome to your reading, group number 1. Everyone who resonated with the Storm card number 37 and this Purpurite, purple, cat, tigers, dragons, reptiles eye. I just love it so much. So we are about to find out what unexpected power is being unlocked for you right now, for your highest good, to help you progress, heal, manifest, move forward, and most certainly get out of a dark storm. So only take, please, what resonates, because it's a collective reading. If you hear something that doesn't feel right for you, feel peaceful about it. It will be for someone else. Let's all take a grounding breath. I really need it. There is a lot of tension. You must be feeling it. You must be resonating with it. I mean, it's collective energy, really. There's a collective global storm going on right now. For many people, unfortunately, quite literally, it's the weather. For everyone, it's the weather, but not everyone, luckily, is struck by disaster. But there's a lot that I would love to say about the weather. I can't, because I'll be taken off this platform if I do. So much going on. I'm a bit overwhelmed. So let's just see, Spirit, please give us guidance. Now, 37, that number might be super relevant for you. You might be 37 years old, or you might be in your mid or late 30s, some of you. All of you, you are at a stage in your life, independent of your physical body's age, you are at a stage where you kind of feel the push or the urge to finally overcome and leave behind a very difficult cycle. This cycle could have lasted all of your life, or many years, or maybe less than that, but it felt like a lifetime. The good thing here is, look at this lady here. Love her so much. She's wearing a crown. You can be a man watching this. It's all about the energies. But she's wearing this mighty crown. And this crystal here symbolizes and helps with intuition and spiritual and psychic abilities. She's also holding a star in her hand, this kind of like this crystal here actually. She carries the light. She's a light carrier, a light bringer, a light seeker. And this quote by Rumi is being brought to my attention: when everything around you is dark, look closer, you might be the light. So this message is for you from your higher selves and your spirit team. Yes, you have been going through disaster, through chaos, through pain, through trauma, through so much darkness, and you haven't found the light. Why haven't you found it? Because you are the light. What you need to do is kind of to look in the mirror. But all that, yeah, I know is nice to hear, but it doesn't really help with your situation. I'm super resonating with this myself. Dark night of the soul energy, so much loss, so much unfairness in your life. I feel like you have missed out on good times that you should have had. So many people have fun in their teens, get to live a fulfilled life in their late 20s and 30s, get to have families, get to have a career, and like it feels like none of that is what you've had. You're not alone. I'm with you guys. And you're feeling so empty, and you want to just feel peaceful and complete for once. It's like you are missing such a huge chunk of your heart, almost feels like. And this is very intense, guys. If this is too much for you to take, don't listen to this reading. Find a more high vibrational one. But I'm picking up on very low energies, but you'll be getting a power to help with it. I'm just reading your energies and mine. So a big chunk of your heart is missing. Loss of loved ones, quite possibly, or you might have suffered an ego death where you are grieving the old version of you which you think you'll never find again. And this is where this power comes in. All right, as within, so without. There are storms are coming, a change without a doubt. You might be feeling so low right now and so ready to exit this reality that you don't think it's possible that a positive change will come, but it will come. 3 and 7, that's up to 10. 10 is completion, is closing a cycle. And you have to take a minute, and it can be difficult, but it is possible. I try to do this every single day when I really struggle. You have to take a minute and look back on your past and the hardships and see how it kind of made you seek what can't be felt in the physical. So answers, spirituality, an awakening. You would have probably never sought that if you hadn't faced challenges in the real world. And you have a gift in your hand. This is your power there. I'll be getting into it, but just understand that the fact that you are still here, you're still breathing, you're still moving, you're still, doing things, is a gift in itself. And we'll look at what that is. But please do not doubt the fact that a change will come. And connect with your intuition. If you're like me, throughout this pain journey, you have gained some abilities. You might have always had them very present. If you are hypersensitive, then you are prone to suffer a lot. Why? Because you pick up on other people's low vibrations a lot. Sometimes it even gets exhausting to pick up on people's high vibrations. So all of that, but please understand that hypersensitivity also opens up your senses to the psychic realms. And that's definitely what's happening here. Please trust your intuition and do not mistake your ego feelings, low vibrational ego feelings like fear, anger, frustration, and confusion for your intuition. Your intuition is something that is in alignment with your heart. So when you hear something or when you think about doing something, do not check in with your brain and your mind, check in with your heart. If your heart if you feel it peaceful, or if you feel it opening up or feeling some joy, then you know that this is your intuition and that you should follow it, okay? If it gives you peace, if it gives you some joy or whatever positive thing, follow it. Yeah, and you are not alone, obviously. You have deceased loved ones, ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, familiars, pets guiding you. You have never been alone, never ever, and you will make it through the storm. You absolutely will. I'll get back to these lovely oracle cards in a minute. Now it's time for tarot. And it's the very first time I'm using this Yuletide tarot, which I got from donations. The oracle cards as well, I got those from donations. Thank you to everyone who has ever donated or, sent something through super thanks. This is where your money goes. And thank you to Will if he's watching for this crystal and these star crystals, because he sent them. So there's a lot to be grateful for, which can sound very triggering if you're really suffering, but that's a message and you'll hear what you're supposed to be grateful for. Also, this lovely wreath is representing a cycle, so you can trust and believe, and you have to claim it and feel it, okay, so that it will come true in a very stable and fast way, that this cycle of pain is done with. I feel like you have done a lot of karmic duty, a lot of karmic debts that you had because of past lives, but that's done with. Now comes the season of fulfillment and beauty and love, okay, manifested. And I see this mistletoe here, so maybe there is a message about love, falling in love with yourselves again. We will see. So please, Spirit, what's the superpower? Because yours is a superpower. This star she's holding, what is this? What's this superpower helping group number 1 finally close this cycle and see the start of a super positive one that they so deserve, that we so deserve? I'm claiming this too. Woo. What is this? Oh wow, 7 of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, empty shelves. 7 of Canes, sorry, I said cups, this says canes. Empty shelves, this is the lack situation, okay, but it's in the reverse. I'm really celebrating that for us. Gifts are coming in, actual physical gifts that you need right now. So I feel like your superpower is one that you don't really use kind of intentionally, or that you use a lot of mental power for. This is just good karma being played out for you right now. So you come out of this lack where you had nothing, where you were left brokenhearted and weaker and just drained. You're coming out of that, and now what's coming in is all of these goodies here. We'll see. And these empty shelves is kind of a thing of the past, and look at him smiling at the empty shelves. Your reward coming in is going to make you feel at peace when it comes to your lacking past, or a lack situation, lack energy past. Also, this will give you a lot of energy, kind of, we'll see, energy in the sense that you will feel motivated and happy. And it could... I'm just gonna see. Please, Spirit, what are these bags? Like, all of that is yours. All of that is coming in. What is that? Is that gifts from other people? Because really, I'm sensing that your power is just, karma playing out in your favor right now. So karmic power, karmic rewards. Sinterklaas. Why is this Dutch? Sinterklaas. Okay. Does any other language apart from Dutch call Father Christmas or Santa Claus. That's very interesting. I love these little birds. We have them. I feed them every day with squirrels, raccoons, foxes. Well, one just really, another squirrel, rabbit, and a deer. And you're gonna get some gifts. You deserve these gifts, and it's something tangible. So are you someone who doesn't have enough money to pay your bills? You are gonna somehow get money, and it could very well be that this money or these resources come from a higher institution. So it could be that the government or some kind of insurance or some kind of inheritance situation will provide you with help, tangible help. If you are someone who was struck by some kind of disaster, your insurance or your government or whatever, or maybe some organization that helps people like you, will fill your pockets, will make sure that you have enough to live, well. For those of you who are not in that kind of situation, still, the universe has got your back. The universe sends you gifts. This is not kind of a psychic power. These powers you have gained by walking through the dark, and you can use them for your kind of emotional healing. This is kind of material power. So money, gifts, stability by a very benevolent person, institution, group of people who want to help you out. Or the universe, okay? And again, you close this cycle. You will not spiral down this same cycle. This could be a repeated cycle that you always, find yourselves in a situation where you are without money, where your health is fragile, where you lose connections or whatever. This is a thing of the past. Okie dokes. That took some effort for it to come out. 10 of good cheer. This is 10 of cups energy. And it was kind of hesitant, and I know exactly what that means. So many of you will be so defeated by life that you think it's not possible for you to ever be fulfilled mentally, physically, emotionally, and especially in relationships. You need to do some shadow work and give yourselves a positive brainwash, because it's absolutely available, okay? I know you have so many reasons to not trust this information, but claim it. It's available to you, and you will get little signs, and you will get little bits of positive, news coming your way, positive gestures from other people and the universe. When these happen, please use them to reaffirm that yes, fulfillment, happiness, love, joy is indeed available to you. This will be your new cycle. So this could be romance for sure for many of you, if that's what you want. This could be starting a family, if that's what you want. This could be providing for your family, or seeing your family being provided for so that everyone will be happy. This is, about you just feeling happy where you are and, finding joy in day-to-day life. It's absolutely available to you. It is. And, you will soon, and it might have already happened, get a little blessing. And when you get it, please build upon that, and you shall see more. This is a very beautiful card here, combined with this Hierophant energy as well. And the sun is coming out for you a little bit on this very doomy, gloomy day. Do you see this little rainbow here? I hope you do. That's for you, because usually there's a rainbow in this deck, in the regular tarot, the traditional tarot. Okay, and what just fell to the ground is the star. There is a lot of blockagey, kind of defeated, cluttered energy. If this is not you, don't take it. But for some people, it might very well be you, and it's justified because you've been through so much. No one will judge you for being, low and skeptical. But please see the rainbow, because the rainbow just showed up. Please see that everything that's good is available to you. Beautiful, beautiful star energy. She's holding that star. This star is yours. This star represents everything I've been talking about, you know. And most of all, just feeling hopeful about life again. Feeling like there is a light at the end of the tunnel and you are in it. Feeling like, yes, you are the light and now you can illuminate everything that's around you because it's in alignment with you. In the past, your surroundings have been a stark contrast to you, so it's been dark. And now this will change. I feel like, you know, your whole surroundings will be lit up and they will reflect your light back to you. I see so many blessings here. There's so much going on. There's a very cozy drink. There are lucky mushrooms, that's what I call them. There's like family bliss going on. There's gifts. There is light, so much light and sweetness. So healing your body, mind and soul and relationships and being illuminated. And I'm going to put this card in the upright to symbolize you claiming this for you, because it fell out in the reverse on the floor. But we shall manifest this energy. This energy is coming to you. So the power of the universe being in your favor is absolutely what's being unlocked for you. The power of karmic justice, which will play out positively for you. It's your reward. If you want to claim this, give it a thumbs up, please. And leave a comment. They help so much. If you don't know what to say, leave some star emojis. And if you are new and would like to join our lovely star tribe, then please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. Let's move on to the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. I really, really love it. Look at that. Do you see the green shimmer? I love shimmery cards. And look how there's hands offering you. Like you will get gifts from the universe. I do have a reading. I'll try and remember to link it in the description box. It's called What You Don't See Coming, positive stuff, with 4 hands in the thumbnail picture. 4 aces. Maybe you want to watch that if you resonate with this whole energy here. I love how this raccoon is looking at me. So your spirit animals, they're watching over you as well. Spirit animal, told you, cold moon. There is something about spirit animal energy or passed on pets. Definitely they're looking after you. Number 6 is the number of balance and love. The other day someone commented and they were really scared and freaked out because they saw 666 somewhere. 666. I believe it comes from some passage in the Bible, and then pop culture has made this number to be one representing evil. But you can see everything from 2 perspectives. So you can be like that and see evil and be in that energy, or you can be on the other side and see love and balance, because that's what the major arcana number means, 6. Okay. Take with thy the dreariest of moments. Release me for that tongue and nourish me with light. Nourish me with light. Nourish me with light. That should be your mantra. Say that to the universe. I'm being nourished with light. Don't say it as a kind of claim. Say it as though it's already happening. I'm being nourished with light. Nourished with light, because that's absolutely what's happening. Release the past. You're done with this dark night of the soul. You're done with your ego death. You're going to have this rebirth. And for many of you, you have a very loving being that's walked you through the dark, and that's now also helping you, making sure you will get these blessings. It could very well be that it's some kind of passed on pet energy who are our soulmates as well, or your spirit animal, or anyone else. But I do see kind of grey animal, dog, cat vibes here. Why am I hesitant? Please, spirit. Gathering, 17. 17. Why did I have the number 16 on my mind, probably because it's card number for group number 3. I don't know why that came to mind, but 17 is the star energy in the major arcana. Gather, gather, festive witches, speak of joy and drink to wishes, take one, give two, celebrating all blisses. That's what's coming for you. That's your power, the power of celebrating all blisses, okay? And also there's this energy about give and take. So trust and believe that whatever you did not have in the past, whatever you lost, will be given back to you. It's kind of lose one, receive two. I feel like that's your mantra, lose one, receive two, okay? And joy and wishes and festivity, a lot of energy coming in also for you, kind of finding your tribe, like-minded, aligned people and energies and situations. Full moon energy. Turning inward, number 40, 3 candles. Inside this veil of bone and flesh, I lay my soul to sleep. All the truths within thy breath have come to greet me. So this is what I was feeling in the beginning. You had to go inward in the past because the outside was so gloomy, was so hostile, was so dark, was so sad, was so just not good. Please appreciate the fact that you had to go inward because it brought you healing, it brought you gifts, it brought you these rewards that you are about to receive. And if you're feeling like this, gloomy and kind of hermity and withdrawn, know that if you wanted, you can completely close this circle and become this energy where you go outward, because outward, on the outward, your life is going to be nourished by light. You will be reflecting your light on what's around you, and you will be met with love and joy, okay? So this can be your past and this can be your future if you align with it and think it's possible. The positive powers of karma and the universe are with you. That's what's going to be unlocked for you right now. So I hope this reading helped you and that you enjoyed it. If you made it until the very end, leave some party emojis to claim your party gathering energy. If you'd like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you to my channel members and thank you to all of my supporters. Love you so much, sending you so many blessings, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 2, everyone who resonated with Cardinal medicine number 3 and this beautiful red Jasper heart. So we are about to see what unexpected power is going to be unlocked for you right now to help you grow, manifest, heal, progress, all the good stuff. I'm feeling positive energies here for you, and I'm getting the downloads already. I just want to tell you that this reading is for the collective. Not every single detail might resonate with you. Only take what does, feel peaceful about what doesn't. But yeah, I really feel that this is representing your actual heart. Okay, this is about your heart, your actual organ, as well as your how do you call it, like your energetic heart, your heart chakra. Keep in mind, I'm not a doctor, not giving medical advice, I'm giving spiritual advice as a medium. We all know that physical health issues are in connection with spiritual energies. So I feel like you need heart medicine, quite possibly for both of your actual heart and your energetic heart. I'm just going to call it that. Here it says, thyself bleeds of sacredness, an honor fit for the gods. You are worth all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. What's going to be unlocked for you is kind of a blessing coming from within. So everything that happens to you also comes from, your higher selves and your karmic soul contracts that you made before incarnating from your spirit team. And this Cardinal here, he has a berry, and it looks like he's about to crown this Cardinal, or she, with this berry, kind of crowning her. I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting these energies here, masculine and feminine energies. It's all about the energies. You can be anything watching this. But I feel like what's coming together here is divine masculine, divine feminine energies. And you being kind of crowned, all right? Number 3, that could be a very strong presence of one of your guides. Yeah. Do you know who your guides are? Not everyone does, and sometimes we just can't find out, but they can give us signs. I think I do have a spirit guide reading on here. I will link it in the description box down below. If I forget, remind me. But there is this one strong being crowning you. I don't know what that means, but I want to say that this red jasper is very relevant because it protects against electromagnetic pollution. And if you feel not so well physically, it could very well be that you are hypersensitive to electromagnetic energies. The sun, they say it's the sun. I can't really openly talk about this, but you know, the electromagnetic energies have been wreaking havoc, and it does affect us physically. Not all health experts recognize this. Many do gaslight us. Most of them have no idea about actual science, and some do recognize it and some help. But just know that what you are going through is valid. You're not crazy. And it comes kind of from negativity on the outside, and you can protect yourselves against that. So you have a power of healing and protection, and this power is being given to you by a very sacred spiritual being, which is probably your main guide, okay? And in an honor fit for the gods, there's this sense of royalty, and I'm not saying that I'm not a fan of that at all when some people think they are better than others because their gifts are stronger or their guides are like better than other people's guides. That's anyone who says that is so wrong. We are all equal. But these energies, whilst they are available to all of us, not everyone is interested in them, not everyone can receive them. But you can, because you've done your part, okay? So we'll just see. But it just feels so good to hold this red jasper. If you want to help your heart and have protection and healing and get energy and motivation and love in whatever way, shape or form you need it again into your life, maybe work with red jasper and get a heart-shaped one. I get back to these Seasons of the Witch oracle cards in a minute. Now it's time for tarot. I love this. Love to touch it. This is the Yuletide Tarot, bought from donations. I bought all of the cards today, the oracle and tarot, from donations. So thank you to the generous people who have helped us get these cards. Now, Spirit, please tell us about this divine superpower, divinely royal superpower of healing and protection that group number 2 is receiving right now. I'm hearing self-healing, so I'm not saying you should not seek professional help, but I'm telling you, some of you will spontaneously heal, and your attitude and your energetic and spiritual work will contribute to your physical healing. So you will heal from something. I don't know if it's mental health issues, or physical health issues. You will heal with the power of the divine. You will heal. Someone's gonna, you might actually, and I pray for you if you need one that you get it. I hope I'll have it too. You will have a healing miracle, spontaneous healing. You might have been given a terminal diagnosis or a very severe one, or you don't know what's wrong with you at all. You will heal, and it's gonna happen very abruptly, and it's going to be feeling so kind of overwhelming, but in a good way, and it might be accompanied with an apparition or you sensing this higher power helping you do that. You know how some religious people, they see Mother Mary, or, from other cultures, they see, I don't know, Buddha or whoever. Other people see an angel, some kind of a galactic being. I feel like you could actually see this being, feel it, sense it, or get a sign from it. And that is so lovely. I want to invite this being in. Please, being, come in and tell us how you heal group number 2. That's your power. And you're not expecting this because, you know, your experts, whatever, might have told you that it's not possible, or your experience, your critical thinking told you it's not possible. Father Christmas, sorry I'm laughing so loud, but here he is. I saw him kind of in group number 1, but he had a different name. Here he is, Father Christmas. This is hermit energy. This is the being coming your way. They're coming your way. See this long trail in the snow? He's carrying his bag of treats. Oh, there's a cute teddy bear in it. A teddy bear, and he has a lantern and his little whip to punish the demons around you and chase them off. He's coming for you. He's coming for you in the best way possible. And, you know, with this being the hermit, this is absolutely a wise, sacred being coming for you to the rescue. I love that. That is your unexpected power. Here he is. Could be a she, or some energy that has no gender. That's often heard about, you know, galactic beings and angels, that they have no gender, because that is, you know, kind of a polar construct that makes sense on planet Earth, but not necessarily somewhere else. But you will know, you know, who this is. They're bringing light and healing. Okay, so you see that the star card fell out as well with this child card. I love that so much. You have 3 major arcana cards here, and I'm not surprised at all, because I told you, the sacred, divine, royal, high vibrational super being. You are this child. You are this child. You are this pure being. And this is a message for those of you who have been through traumatic experiences that make you feel kind of dirty or filthy or shameful or not worthy, kind of, you know, yucky. You're not yucky. You are this pure being. Your soul is pure. Your soul is love and light. And this being sees that in you. So no matter how disappointed you might be in yourselves, or how much these negative energies around you and experiences might have rubbed off on you, you are pure. And just be curious and receive with childlike joy what's about to come through the chimney. Your Father Christmas, like dropping something like a surprise through the chimney. And here you have the big fat present, by the way, and the child doesn't really see it. So some of you might have to kind of shift your focus. If you have been praying and hoping for and waiting for this miracle to happen in one area and it hasn't happened, let that go. Just let it go, surrender it to the divine, and shift your focus, because it's there. Your miracle is there, is right there with you, all right? And it's gonna happen. And there is so much inner child healing happening, so much kind of, you know, innocence, pureness, and fun coming to you. And with this Christmas tree, that is the star in the major arcana. So of course it is. It says on here, I thought this was called the Christmas tree. Never mind. That is just amazingness. That is just, you know, the best that you could ask for. This is absolute miracle energy. And I'm sensing these beings. Maybe they want to tell us who they are. Beings, do you want to tell us who you are? Or okay, I'm hearing Archangel Raphael and Archangel Metatron. If you work with those, they can, you know, they are real and they can show themselves to you and heal you. But any other being, really. 7 of Gifts. Look, that's child waiting, all right? And that's a child receiving, but again, it's kind of somewhere else. But you will get it. It's yours. It's yours regardless. And feels like these beings want to not be public, or maybe it's because it's a collective reading and everyone has a completely different being helping them out. But they're telling you, if you seek them, you will find them. If you seek them, you will find them. Because I don't know where this guy is looking. Maybe in the chimney. I don't know, under the bed. It kind of looks like that. So the message is, don't be afraid of monsters under the bed, because Father Christmas is gonna just chase them away, exorcise them. Claim this being coming in, giving you a miracle. And this could be whatever you wish for the most, and what you wish for the most is deeply installed in your heart. You will, watching this, immediately come up with an answer to what is it that you want the most. And you know how they say people have a million wishes, but the sick person only has one. So if you're unwell like me, then you only want to get well, and you shall get well. But, you know, it's up to you. Whatever you wish for the most will be yours. Is it love? Is it abundance? Is it happiness? Is it freedom? Is it healing? You will have this miracle. This is true Christmas miracle energy from this divine power. I love that so much. If you love this reading, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps. And leave a comment. Comments help so much as well. If you don't know what to say, leave a red heart, definitely. And if you are new and would like to join a lovely tribe, please subscribe and turn on the jingle bell, if you want to be notified when I post new content. This reading is timeless, but, you know, if you're watching in real time, it's that time of the year. I just love these cards. Look how shimmery they are. So, shimmery energy, darkest hour. I wanted to pick her to represent one of the groups, but I didn't, because she looks like the goddess Rohanitza that I covered in my goddesses reading recently. But here she is, number 9. That is 9 of cups and 9 of pentacles energy to me for sure. And look at her antlers and how, you know, it's full. Fullness, fulfillment, material and emotional. There in the void of thy darkness swells the shadow of the soul, swallowing the wickedness into the blackness of its wholeness. So I don't know if you have heard of the void. Some people who transition and they have a near-death experience, they don't go to heaven, they don't see any beings, they're just in the void where there is nothingness. And you are being invited by these beings to just surrender the pain and what doesn't serve you anymore, to just give it to this nothingness and, you know, let it be dissolved in nothingness. And if you release that, you shall receive back whatever makes you feel full. In a material, physical and emotional sense, it really is yours. But it does take, you know, some mental strength and some kind of spiritual strength to really say goodbye to the old, to claim the new, which is high vibrational. So do the positive brainwash, which has been coming up a lot in my readings lately. Say positive affirmations, open up your hearts to these beings who want to heal you. They're absolutely there for you, and I'm feeling, you know, very powerful angel energy for many of you. Contemplation. She is wearing red. She has red flowers. Again, 7. I wanted to say this, that 777 might be your angel number that you see a lot. If you do, also have a 777 angel number reading on this channel, and it's all about, you know, moving forward, moving on, and to higher, bigger and better. It breathes in the stillness of all that is, exhaling all that is, coming from the end of the starts and the highest of the lows. Here I gasp for the answers to unfold. So the highest of the lows. That is really interesting to say that, the highest of the lows, because usually you say the lowest of the lows. Anyway, look at what she's doing. She's kneeling down. She is surrendering. You're really being invited here to do some kind of ritual or do some kind of mindful exercise to surrender the pain and the old to this dark void and give it away. And be very mindful about what you think doesn't serve you anymore. If you've been dealing with illness, don't hate this illness. Say that it came to you for a reason. You need to accept it. And then say, I've learned from you, illness. Thank you for teaching me lessons. And now I surrender you because I have learned from you. I don't need you anymore. Thank you. You know, that is very challenging. And most people struggle with that because they can't find acceptance and peace about horrid things. But there is so much power that comes from it. And you're not alone if you struggle doing this, then look up some high vibrational beings that could assist you with it. There are so many gods and angelic beings and so many different cultures that help us with these tasks. But this is Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Michael energy if you're interested in archangels. Whoa, oh my god, this card just fell to the ground. And I'm not sure if I should take it. I'm going to show you because I hadn't really shuffled and pulled it. Remembering. Yeah, you know, I'm going to take it because the memory can be such a prison. It can be such a prison. Oh, how thy glimpse glimmer in the darkest of sights, never forgotten, never still, yet pacing in the mind in the twilight of the night. You have to understand how much rethinking and remembering the negative is making you a prisoner, and how it makes you follow the same patterns over and over again. If you can't forgive and move on, you stay stuck in the past. So you don't need to approve of horrific things and say, yeah, that was awesome. You just need to accept that they happened for you and that there is a higher purpose behind it, and then surrender it. You need to give yourselves this positive brainwash. And 2 and 9 adds up to 11. So trust in karmic justice. Karmic justice will always be served, and it's not up to you to figure out how. Just give any unfairness to, you know, the divine council of karmic justice, and they will take care of you for that. And trust that now is your time to heal. And let go on all that negativity that's been literally kind of polluting your heart space. Let it go, purge it out, and receive this awesome miracle. You will receive a miracle, a very kind of spontaneous, abrupt, amazing unfolding of a miracle, given to you by a higher vibrational being that loves you so much. Okay? Wow. This reading was powerful. If you made it until the very end, thank you so much. If you want to let me know, post a white heart emoji to symbolize the purging of your heart. If you would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you to my channel members and all of my supporters. Many blessings to you, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 3. Everyone who resonated with the candle, the Frost card, and this frosty snowflake clear crystal quartz star. So we are about to find out what unexpected power is being unlocked for you right now to serve you, to help you move forward, get blessings, manifest. So only take what resonates, please, though, and feel peaceful about what doesn't, because it's a collective reading and not every single detail might be for you. I'm getting weird energies right now. Why is that? I'm getting some brain fogginess, so maybe you are suffering from that, or you feel frozen. Do you have brain freeze moments? I mean, we all do, but this could be quite a problem for some of you in this reading. Like, everything's frozen, everything is stuck. You don't see clearly. You know how you can't sometimes see through a window that has ice on it? You can't see. It's like this, you know, you can't see. But obviously this is about positive energy. So what you can't see is this positivity coming in and this warmth melting the ice, defrosting you. For some reason, I'm getting Frozen vibes, you know, the movie about the Ice Queen, Elsa. And I'm having such a brain freeze moment right now. What's the song called? The song everyone knows that she sings, you know, where she's finally free. What's that song called? Please help me out. Maybe you should listen to that song. I've got it stuck on my mind in French, and that's not very helpful, but you will know. You will know, okay? And, you know, the message of it is that she says, finally I'm free. But why is she free? Because she says at some point that, you know, she recognized that the frost, the ice, is part of her. She embraced this thing which she thought was a curse. She embraced it. She learned how to handle it, and she learned to love it. So acceptance really is key. And your gift is kind of transmuting the negative that got you stuck and frozen into the opposite, into something that, you know, makes you feel warm and happy and flowy. And true transmutation can only happen with acceptance, radical acceptance. If you struggle with that, do some shadow work. So ice cold melting in time, a frozen glance at what lies behind, what lies ahead, what lies within, and the chilling frost of thy undead. Number 16 is the Tower energy in the Major Arcana. So there is some trauma. We all have been through trauma. Unfortunately, some have it worse than others. But there is something that happened to you in the past that made you become so frozen and stuck. Something that is not your fault. And I saw this beautiful quote the other day about something, you know, with a wounded child, what happened to you is not your fault, but it's your responsibility to heal. And you can absolutely heal. And have things flow again and have life feel warm for you again. And kind of, you know, like this candle, not these like frozen, dark, dead berries here. And this star is a gift, is a blessing. Okay. There is beauty in pain. People get triggered when I say it, but I'm not gonna let people, you know, take that from me, because I see beauty in my pain. Without my pain, I would have never started a channel like this, never. And I would have never learned about the abilities that I do have. So please trust and believe that with your pain comes some ability, some alchemy abilities. You know, you can transmute darkness to light. And if you had never been placed in darkness, you would have never learned how to do that. And in the future, you can become someone who mentors others like you, who helps them heal. But only because you have been put through this darkness, which you're going to come out of. Yeah, so a little rant. Let's take the tarot cards now. I'm going to get back to the Yule Seasons of the Witch Oracle in a bit. Now it's time for tarot, and I love this star. It makes me so happy. Do you love, you know, snowflake stars? I love them so much. You know, the crystals, the symmetry is something so sacred about it. If you resonate with the whole symmetry look of snowflakes, there is some research about studies and how high vibrational good music makes water freeze harmoniously and builds beautiful crystal patterns, and negative music with awful lyrics does the opposite. So listen to some high vibrational purging music if you resonate with that. Music is healing. It always helps. Okay, so please, Spirit, how can group number 3, you are the alchemists here, transmute their stuck, frozen energy into a warm, flowy energy? How can they do that? Because you can. Did I say it? This is my Yuletide tarot. I got both decks from donations. 6 of Canes. Kind of in the reverse, kind of in the upright. So there is an energy about like you, some childhood trauma possibly, where you abandoned as a child, where you adopted, or did you grow up in kind of with separated parents? There could have been a lot of that kind of unhealthy, disrupted family dynamic in your childhood, which left you with unhealed trauma. And when things get overwhelming, you get back to that child state where you feel like you're not in power, where you can't do anything because you are subject to these forces around you that you have no control over. You need to do some inner child healing if that resonates with you. For the rest of you, this is just, you know, some kind of other trauma, well, just, you know, it's big, but that has you stuck, and you need to break free from it by making this intentional decision to not be stuck in it. Don't, for example, if people around you are toxic and they trigger you, don't give them the reaction that they want. Purge them out. If you can't remove yourselves from them physically, try to remove yourselves from them mentally. There's really this strong energy of you needing to leave some toxic people. Work on leaving them. Maybe if you feel like you need to separate from your partner, do so. if you need to separate from toxic family, you don't owe them anything. You owe yourself more than you do them. Especially during the holidays, can be such a toxic time where people are forced to spend time with each other, but really it just hurts everyone involved. So maybe if you're thinking and watching in real time about just spending Christmas on your own and not with toxic people, just don't do it. If you needed to hear that, there is something about you having to make a move to say no to the past, to people and energies you still hold on to. Say no to that. That's how you transmute. You know, it's all about your attitude as well. And if you need to stay with someone for the sake of your children, please always keep in mind that children, and I'm speaking from experience, are happier when the parents feel not stressed and feel balanced. Okay, sometimes you have to take that into consideration, but I know it's not that easy. 8 of good cheer. Okay. I'm getting 8 of cups energy, so that there is sadness. And again, you can transmute sadness to happiness. I don't know what it is that you need to leave behind, but it comes with grief, it comes with regret, it comes with heartache. And this is what gets you stuck. Maybe guilt. Maybe, you know, you feel guilty for not seeing your family anymore. And that makes you sad. You feel like you owe someone something. You don't owe no one nothing, all right? You owe yourselves happiness. You need to fill your own cup. You'll never have your cups filled. You'll never have happiness if you seek it with people you know hurt you, who steal what's in your cup, who break your cup, who just are not worthy of what you pour into their cup. So you need to kind of cut ties with the past, burn bridges, say no, step away. And if you can't do it in a physical yet, do it emotionally and mentally, and it will manifest in your outside world. And Spirit is saying, if you do that, you'll be surprised how this entitled decision attracts so much high vibration positivity. I've never seen such a happy 8 of Cups card in any tarot deck. There's colorful cocktails, you know, non-alcoholic if you don't like alcohol, you know, if you don't like it's just happiness, okay? It's just sweetness, it's just fun. If you only say no for real, you know, don't go back and forth and all of that, just for real, say no, move on. Stay firm in that. And what's coming your way is what is in alignment with the energy that's behind you saying no to toxic people treating you badly, or, you know, just situations making you remember toxic energy. If you say no to that, you attract the complete opposite, sweetness. You are an alchemist, okay? And what's set up to destroy you really is something that makes you stronger. And it's up to you to decide, do you feel like victimized and you want closure, and you're looking for, you know, these people who did this to you to make it up to you. You might be waiting forever. Feel like, identify as a survivor and move on. And when you do that, you're going to be celebrated for being a survivor. You know how it goes? You're an alchemist. That's your unexpected power that you've had all this time, but you need to use it. And for those of you who have substance abuse issues, you need to understand, and you probably do already, that you are filling a void that you shouldn't fill with substances. You should fill it with energies and good people. 4 of Canes. And it's interesting that we have a gravestone here. Let it die. Let it die. Let the old die. You need to accept that something needs to die. And if you struggle, which I understand, when it comes to, you know, separation and you just completely ending a relationship, maybe take a long break. Like, don't say, I'm never going to speak to that person ever again, or whatever. Just say, for now, I'm going to completely cut ties with them and withdraw. But in the future, when we're both healed, there is potential for, you know, reconciliation and making amends. Right? But trust that there is so much reward and happiness and love coming from you just deciding to say no and goodbye. And also, you really need to take a step back. You might be feeling very burnt out and stressed because so much is taking your energy. Maybe you have kids or, family you need to take care of. You have a job to do. You have your body to take care of, your household, like so many things. You are invited to take a break and stop pouring your attention and energy into things that, are just too much. Just drop some responsibilities if you can and recharge. That's how your alchemy energies will become stronger and stronger. Stop being a people pleaser. Stop forcing harmony where it's impossible. If you do that, you'll be surprised at how much strength and energy and happiness is coming your way. This sweet candy energy. If you're watching in real time and you miss some passed on loved ones during Christmas, they're with you. Death is just an illusion, we'll see them all again. And they do send us signs all the time. And it could very well be that a passed on loved one is very worried about you or an ancestor. 9 of Candles. Look at this person walking away. This looks very sad, but also happy at the same time. What's happening here? I need to take a closer look. Are those knives? Look at how this person's kind of paper bag is torn open and these things fall out. Is it candles or is it knives? You decide. You are carrying too much again. Drop the baggage. And if you don't, it could very well be that quite recently something dropped itself and you're feeling guilty about it. Don't. If recently something went wrong for you and you feel it's a loss, really it's your spirit team intervening, forcing you to drop that because it would have been too much. I don't know what this is. Did you want to take on an additional job to have more money to help people who don't really deserve it, and you didn't get it and you beat yourself up over it? I don't know. Do you feel like you lost an opportunity? Trust the universe is for a good reason and focus on what you do have. And I need to take a closer look at what's happening there. In the background, you see this very dark kind of hunched over person under this umbrella and they're going in the opposite direction. A very negative energy has left you recently. And you might not even recognize that they were very negative, but they were an energy vampire, someone really affecting you. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But I do feel this for many. Leave this person, let them be. You don't need to heal them. You don't owe them anything. They don't owe you in that sense. Just leave it up to karmic justice. And I see Chinese or Japanese symbols that are not on the card, but it could be that you come from that culture. Are you Asian? Walk away and stop stressing. Stop beating yourself up constantly. You need to stop that. And if you do, your mind is free to manifest positive things, which are absolutely there for you. So this is a tough reading, but if you appreciate it, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. It helps a lot. Comments help a lot as well. If you don't know what to say, do we have a candy cane emoji? Then drop some candy emojis for the sweetness that's coming your way, because you can attract it. And if you are new and would like to join this tribe, please subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I post new content. Look at this green, shimmery, shiny green representing your growth. You will grow so much. You feel so beautiful and you see so much beauty if only you move on, which can be so hard. And if you start off feeling a bit lonely and feeling like you lost something on the way, trust that it will be refilled. Don't dwell on the lack. Manifest the new. You're such an alchemist, if only you understood. The unknown. Half blind. So, 41. Think on it and you will stumble, for the heart is a ghost upon the unknown. Let it bleed onto the depths, bearing nothing but desire. You have so much unfulfilled desire, yet you've been holding on to what doesn't ever fulfill your desire. Once you see that, because you kind of put, how do you say, you had a blind eye when it comes to that situation. You didn't want to see it for what it was. fully see it, acknowledge it, and walk away from it. You deserve all the desires you have. You deserve to see them fulfilled, and they will come true for you. Don't be afraid of the unknown. The reason so many people don't change is because they are more comfortable in what they do know, even though it hurts them, than, going into the unknown. Know that the unknown ahead is so beautiful. It's such a treat. It's such a reward. If you say no to the blackness, the toxicness. And look into manifestation and law of attraction, because that is your superpower. And unintentionally and subconsciously, you might have attracted, negative stuff. Why? Because you decided to stick with the negative. Stick with the positive and you'll be attracting the positive. That is your power. Silent night, 32, empty chair. If by night the world should sleep, a sleep so deep the silence be deafening, there would sound nothing at all nothing would sound. So sweep the dirt off, your eyes, your like, this is about shadow work and about cleansing this toxic energy out. And do not be afraid to go solo for a while. It's not going to be lonely. It's going to feel quite empowering. And, I wish I had the means to do that, but I would love to just be all by myself on Christmas and to not expose myself to disappointment and, bad energies and all of that. So if you can spend Christmas on your own, as you're not going to be miserable, you're not going to be, all right? Just make this a total self-care day. Love yourselves. Make this a kind of positive affirmation day. And get rid of these toxic people. And also, by the same token, if you are hosting, don't feel shy to not invite someone who you don't love, who just brings negative energy. Don't be shy to do that. Put yourselves first. That's how you step into the role of being an alchemist. And I see this as your throne. Claim your throne, the throne of your own power. Please, Spirit, as a last message, what good things are going to come if the alchemists of group 3 are stepping into their power? Ringing the bells. 30. Huge bells. Huge reindeer energy. I have a reading about goddesses. Group number 1 is Goddess Rohanitza. She has antlers. You should probably watch this reading. I'll try and link it in the description box. If I forget, remind me. She will assist you in this. If you feel like you're all alone and you need some assistance from a spiritual being, work with her. Ring thy bell to cast them out. Oh my gosh. Ring thy bell and dance about. Swirl the sounds amidst the winds. Nowhere to hide, for all will ring. Okay, you need to cast someone out. You know who this is. And ring the bell, play music. I said this in the very beginning. Music is healing. Music helps us feel not lonely. I said that correctly. Music is magic. Music can be a tool for manifestation. Also listen to guided meditations about, positive affirmations, and listen to music that makes you feel good. And maybe do some rituals if you believe in that, about rituals that involve maybe sound or objects to kind of cast a protection circle around you to keep these negative beings out. And if you are forced to see them, wear some kind of protection crystal or whatever, if you believe in it, before you see them, because that will help you. And there's a lot of happiness that is in store for you. I keep saying it, but that's your treat. How you feel when you listen to your favorite song is what you are attracting if you cast out that stuff from the past. If you made it until the very end, I want to thank you so much. If you want to let me know, then leave the reindeer emoji. This was a tough reading, but I hope it helped you. If you want to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link in the description box down below. Thank you to my channel members and to all of my supporters. Many blessings to you, and until very soon, hopefully. Bye.